Hi folks, welcome to another studio vlog if you're new here. Hi, I'm Holly and this is my little studio. I'm a book cover designer and I make illustrated book covers. So these vlogs are a little sort of glimpse into my life as an illustrator, and I also share a bit of what I'm reading. I run an online shop as well, and I've had some news in the past week regarding my online shop, which is going to dramatically change the way I run it. But I'll get to that in a bit. The past few days I've taken off actually to give my hands and neck a bit of a rest, and if you want to know what's going on with all of that, you can go back to previous vlogs where I talk about what's been going on. But they are feeling a lot better having had a bit of time off. Unfortunately, I find it quite difficult to take the time off on a regular basis. It's difficult when you're running your own business. What I did instead of working was I had a big clear out, had a big sort out of my wardrobe and my room. I cleared out all under my bed and found some old artwork, which I'm going to share a bit later in the vlog as well. This is my artwork from high school, and I haven't looked at this for years, so I'm going to bring you along on that journey. Yeah, I've had a big clear out of my books as well, and my studio in general. It's all looking a lot tidier, and yeah, there are fewer things in here, which is always a good thing, I think, and it's quite therapeutic to do. So yeah, I'm feeling in a good headspace. Just got to get back into the flow of work now, and I've got a little bit of client work to do, but not a lot, which is why I was able to take the weekend off. Alrighty, I'm gonna crack on with some emails now, and I'll catch up with you a bit later. So here's what's going on. New Zealand Post has updated its policies, which it does every so often, and it's not only increasing its prices on the 1st of July, but it is decreasing its maximum letter thickness, which means that all of my best-selling products are no longer going to be viable. I won't be able to post them overseas because parcel post is ridiculously expensive from New Zealand, and I just can't do it. So all the notebooks, all the pins, my bookmark bundle, none of that is going to be postable anymore. So they've reduced it from 10 millimeters, so a centimeter thickness, to 5 millimeters, which is massive. You know, if they'd reduced it to 8 or 7, I might have been able to get away with at least the pins, or I could redesign the notebooks to be smaller. But as is, I just can't do it with the products I've got. I did a quick stock take this morning, and I've got 48 notebooks in stock of all different designs, from the Sherlock Holmes ones and Secret Garden, Alice in Wonderland, all the classics ones, to the magical textbooks, so that's Herbs for Potion Making and Truth of the Tea Leaves, all of those, to the more recent ones that I only launched a couple of weeks ago, the Pride and Prejudice Jane Austen series and the Greek Goddess series, as well as the pins, which I didn't launch all that long ago either. The thing is, I'm going to have to reduce the prices and have a sale, basically, which doesn't sit very well with me, given that a lot of these products are new, and I know a lot of you have purchased them, and to then have me turn around and make them a lower price seems to do a disservice to those of you who have bought them already, which is why I don't do sales generally. That's quite upsetting and goes against what I stand for, but I'm going to have to do it, because otherwise I'm just going to have all this stock that's sitting there. As you're watching this, there will be things on sale on my site for significantly less than I would normally sell them for. I'll leave the link in the description. So I'm not very impressed with New Zealand Post, and I'm glad that this isn't my only source of revenue. Yeah, thank goodness for that. But at the same time, this is a big part of my business, and it's how I feel most connected to you guys as well. So I definitely want to continue doing it, but I'm going to have to figure out some new ways of working things. It's now about 6:15, and today's been a bit of an emotional roller coaster. The magnitude of what effect this is going to have on my business has sort of started to hit home a bit today. And so what I did is I did an email newsletter to my subscribers saying, this is what's happened, things are now on sale. And then I did an Instagram story basically saying the same thing. And I've got so many orders. It's incredible. I'm feeling emotional from all the stress of this and from the lovely comments. And now I've got hiccups. Anyway, Lyra and I are going to go out for a walk. It's now dark, but that's all right. We might just go around the streets, stick to the pavements. I'll probably call it a day for today and check in with you tomorrow or Thursday, depending on how tomorrow goes. Wow, I am completely overwhelmed by the number of orders that have come through in the past 24 hours even. I got a whole bunch of them packaged up and sent off yesterday, but yeah, overnight a whole lot came through, and they've just been pinging through my inbox all day today, which is just amazing. All of the notebooks are now sold out, and I think most of the pins, I'm completely blown away. And all the shares and messages on Instagram has been phenomenal as well. So yeah, I did not expect the notebooks to sell out this quickly. So I've now actually got a bit of time between now and when the changes to New Zealand Post happen. So what I'm thinking is that I might put up a post on my website where people can pre-order or order to print, print on demand notebooks. So they can order any of the designs and up until a certain date, which would probably be around the 10th of June. And then that gives me time to print and fulfill those orders, which means that you're not missing out just because you weren't in there quickly enough to get those sale products. But like I said, I was not expecting them to sell this quickly. I thought that I might be struggling to move all of that in such a relatively short period of time, but no, it's all gone. I will have to do them, I think, at the full price for those things, but if you are after a particular style of or a particular design on a notebook, then they will be available, because I know by the time this vlog goes out, most of the products are gone from my site, and that doesn't seem quite fair, especially as I was talking about yesterday about them being available on my site now. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I've spoken to my printers and they are happy with me doing that, so long as they have about a 10-day period to get things done by. So that's why the 10th of June is my cutoff. I will have that all up on my site by the time this vlog goes live. I've got a huge number of orders to pack up and fulfill, so that's going to take me a little while, as well as this client work, which I really do need to get onto. I've got one project to finish up and another one to just do a few little jobs on. So all of that needs to be done by the end of the week. I want to get these orders out by Friday, I guess. Yeah, that's the update, all quite full on and exciting. Hi folks, it is now Thursday morning and I thought I'd show you what I drew last night at drawing class. It's a little bit different from what I normally do. It's a shoe! So the exercise was looking at colour and tone. So obviously I picked this red shoe, which was rather beautiful, and yeah, this is Copic markers with some coloured pencil layered over the top, and you can see, you zoom in a bit, they were suede shoes, and when I layered coloured pencil over the top of the Copics, the texture of the paper came through, so I got this lovely suede-y effect.
with very little effort, which was pretty great. Obviously didn't get very far with the second shoe. In half a mind to do that as well, but that would be done from memory, so I'm not sure how well that would come out. But yeah, I spent a lot of time on the details of this one and getting into the nitty-gritty, so that was kind of fun.
I think I'm going to film a video today, just a quick one talking about some of the hardback book designs that I've got on my shelf, especially as I've been having a clear out, and I may be getting rid of some of these, but I want to share them with you first. So that should be going up a couple of days after this vlog. Yeah, so apart from that, I've got to get these orders done, got to pop into town and get some more stamps. Lyra's not here today, so I have no excuse not to get a lot done. Hello folks, you've caught me at my most glamorous. But today is Friday, I've got a bunch of orders ready to go, except I forgot to get 60-cent stamps. I got the other ones and they're all on there, but there's a bundle that still need an extra 60 cents of postage on there, so I need to do that. I had a coaching session with Dina Rodriguez again this morning. We had a great discussion about digital products because I've got a lot of exciting stuff coming up, so I will be showing that to you in coming vlogs. And this afternoon I will show you my previous art boards. I won't show you all of them. I probably will just show you my one from year 11, so when I was 16. And then I can show you my year 12 and 13 ones in subsequent videos. Okay, so we're going to pretend that this is the same day and that I didn't get sucked into a black hole of YouTube watching videos and theories about Game of Thrones and how angry everybody is about it. Instead, we're going to, pretend it's still Friday and not Saturday morning, and I'm going to show you the artwork that I did when I was 16. For added entertainment, Lyra has put herself in front of it here. Alright, so if you're kind of familiar with the history of painting, you will know this is a copy of a Hopper painting. I mean, I'm not sure what's going on with these faces. They're a bit, oh goodness me, they're a bit scary. We worked from an artist model, so we took an artist and used them, worked in the style of their painting. So this next section here is looking at some different mediums. So we've got pencil here, and then coloured pencil, and then we've got this one here. Clearly I had no idea what I was doing with painting at this stage. It's pretty dreadful. I was definitely much more comfortable with pencil, as you can see with this one here. Then my painting had improved a little bit at this stage, but yeah, still not great. And then we've got this one here. So this is a study in, it's clearly it's a piece of that, and it's in paint, but I was treating the paint more like I would treat a drawing, so just working in black and white. And then you can see I actually got a bit of the hang of what I was doing and looking at colour and seeing what was important. Lyra, you're sitting right in front of it. Hello, I know. And then we've got, again, a very similar piece of this, just a slightly different angle, and looking at colour. And again, finally, we're starting to actually understand how this all works, as opposed to this one here. And then we move on to the final board, where we've got this one, and again, a lot more texture and colour and understanding happening here. This one here, again, because I liked the other one with in the shower so much. This one here, in case you couldn't tell, this is a shower controller. What's it called? A handle. Changes the temperature, all of that. So that's a piece of it there with, and then this is all a reflection. And then finally we have the full bathroom with lots of kind of pastel colours, and yeah, a little plant in the corner, a towel. Can't say that the texture of the towel is especially good, but I do like the reflections and the colours in this one. So yeah, I still think this one here is my favourite. But yeah, I haven't seen this in years, so it's really interesting to go back and look at this, certainly to see the progression from here where I had no idea what I was doing to here where I had a little bit more of an idea of where I was going and what I was doing. So what I will do in, oh look, oh puppy. What I will do in the next few vlogs is show you different parts of
different years. So for each year, we did one of these boards. I think it gets a bit more experimental and surrealist in the next one. So we've got that to look forward to, haven't we, Lyra Bear? We're gonna leave this vlog there and get on with our day. Hey Lyra, we went out for a little run this morning, didn't we? A little jog? Yeah, out into the cold. It is beautiful out there as well. Look at that. Ugh. I do love living here. That will be the downside of moving into a tiny house, will be that I no longer have this stunning view and all of that. So staying with your parents definitely has its perks. It's not ideal, but this is such a beautiful place to live and work. Yeah. Oh, Lyra, you are looking just so cute. You are. You are. Yeah. She's actually got a bandana that matches this blouse. My mum found a bandana in the same fabric. So I'm going to put that on her and I'll show you some shots of that. And we will say goodbye for this vlog. Thank you very much for watching and we'll see you in the next one. Yeah. Bye. Lyra, can you wave? Can you wave? Yeah? Yeah. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Yes. Alrighty. Bye.